today is hot water. But now, how did it come? Why is it that this one, a system? Now, when we make it hot water, is it a complete unit? Or not? Now, how about when we put this one? Is it complete? Yeah. So today, we are going to deal with hot water system. But the class we are going to deal with is what? Who can read? Plumbing what? Year 1. 2020. It seems I'm mistaken. You might not be plumbing year 1. What?
The definition of hot water system is the way the system in which hot water is installed in the given area as it is required by the authority.
That is your view. Good. Graph here. Another person.
A hot water system is that type of a system of water which consists of water valves and how water is installed.
Wow. Great. Clap for him again.
This is a system or apparatus through which hot water is treated or transmitted to other storage.
You have heard, and all that we are capturing. Clap for him. Is there another person who's having a card? That person who's having a card is not here. Hot water. No, I don't know. Saying the hot water system is a process by which hot water is discharged to the consumers. Great. It also deserves the what? The anti-graph. Because you have participated. You want things when you are writing it like that, and so this one has been brought for you to do what? To write. That's why we say should be between us and what? And you. Now, if you have completed
what we talk about water operators, like how this one talks that these are materials which, when installed in hot water system, that's what is meant by hot water operators. To me, that's the way. So I don't know what side you are.
Great. Deserve the clap. The clap is just a word of thank you. Okay? Yeah. So,
Hot water apparatus, to me, are the requirements made by the authority when fitting the hot water system in a given area. The requirements made by the authority when fitting the hot water in a given area.
yeah. person, one person, one person. And if I write that one, that's good, one and one, and let him then we come and discuss. So we are brainstorming on this, okay?
According to me, hot water apparatus, these are equipment or materials used to install hot water through the system.
You have heard. Hand it up. Now let us see generally what is the meaning. These were questions. What is hot water system and what is hot water apparatus? Now, can this gentleman read for me the answer for hot water system?
It's a process by which the water is distilled into mass.
Loud again.
It's a process by which the water is distilled into mass, not restricted.
Not restricted. That one hot water system is the process by which, so we're saying there is a process, here also is what? A process. Which, here which, hot water. This man might have copied my one. Yes. Isn't it? Yeah, this man might, but only is lacking say hot water is discharged to the consumers. And the consumers then is missing this word, not restricted. I get it. Now, are you seeing how answers are coming just from yourself? Okay? And all of the system which hot water is installed in a given area, almost related. This one, plumbing appliances system, almost coming with some other words which are there and some which are almost are. It's a type of system which consists of water valve, are you through with it? But I will limit you in time. Okay? And I will ask you how you have understood what is the speed or the what? See there. By that sketch. That's right. Can stand up and tell us. Really. Just stay where you are and tell you explain for us generally what you have understood.
To my capacity of understanding, there is the heater, the boiler, and the cylinder. So there is connection between the heater, the boilers, and the cylinder.
Now, where is the boiler and where is the cylinder?
So the cylinder is there with hot heat, water heater, that's the cylinder. The heater is also there. Then these are the boilers here.
This one.
Yeah.
Good. Clap for her. We have really tried ourselves among the three to be the first in doing one. Telling who generally again can, that's a very good trial. Who again can stand and really tell us what generally is meant by that? Can we have one person again to stand up and tell us what we have understood by this? Show by hand.
Stand up. Water is supplied through the other pipe. You can come. Leave the side, not to be serious. Water is supplied through this pipe to the water heater. After heating this water, you transmit it through this line. This red pipe is using hot water. You take the glass. And this water from this side comes in. I think these are boiling. After coming this side, water is pumped from this side when it's cold and supplied to.
Yes, great. Clap for him.
Who is the wrong there? But you have them in class. Can't you come late? Is it urgent?
What did you do?
Alright, let's do this here. This is the main what? The main pipe which brings water. This what? This container is called water heater. And here water is what is heated. Now after water heating, this pipe transfers water through this pipe. From this pipe, it comes here to what? To the water pump. And after pumping water, here water becomes cool and passes through this what? This pipe. And even this apparatus. And after passing through this pipe, it comes and here water is supplied when it's cold. Good.
Clap for him. Really, you have made the demand. When we go to hot water system, one person said it is a type of system which consists of water valves and water systems. All what you have done, but you know very well. You have stated this one is water heater. You have stated this one, red line, is for hot water after it has been heated. He said, or she said, this one is the inlet. But now, there's red and blue. For you, when you go to bathrooms and you open taps, what do you normally see? The label on top. On the top, there is a label blue and red. And red, which means this one has not highlighted red, but is red. And this one is also what? Red. And this one is red. This one blue, this one blue, this one blue. These ones, the appliances. And this one are the taps. Okay? These are wash hand one, basin. But now, water is supplied through, you see, cold supply. Water is supplied through this. Others are coming to feed the hot water heater. And the others are going to feed the wash and basin 1, wash and basin 2, wash and basin 1, 3. And cold water are supplied on the right hand side. Then, this one are ventilation. I get it. These are what? Ventilation. Then this water having been heated here passes through that pipe, then also comes to the left hand side, and the left hand side. Then the pump is ever there or not there. Could it not be if this one and if this pump is not there, then this pipe and that pipe will not be. The pump helps something to increase the what? To increase the pressure or to discharge. In any case, the slow what? Slow pressure. So, this is wash and basin. And that's why according to the regulation, they say hot water should be on the left-hand side. Do you know it is very dangerous? If hot water was to be on the right-hand side, hot water would burn people. But at the first you do, when you first bring your hands like this, you will reach cold water. Then you open cold water, then you go to hot water. That's what this one, saturating system, using cold water line, return. Okay? Now, in any case, all of this return, which means it goes back. I'm getting. That's what we mean by saturation. Somebody can relate it to blood what? Saturation. Okay? That's great. Now, also this. You have viewed the other one. Then I want you also to view this one. And later on, we can again discuss critically. There's the labeling, there's this drawing and so on, study it very well, and later on we shall see generally what is taking place in such a situation. I give you 5 minutes to study. Now we just tell me components of hot water system are involved by the following. Then you list the components which are in hot water system. What are the components? What are you seeing there? Okay? This one. What are the components which you are seeing? So the groups which you have given you is what are the components? What are the components you have seen? Which one? Indirect what? It is. Is that what you have written? Clap for. Another person. Please minimize noise. That one all? But here you're mentioning many and okay? You're mentioning many and you're evening.
First one, we have the tanks, then we have the cylinder, boiler, we have pipes both for hot water and cold water. We have hot water taps and cold water taps. Then we have even radiators, even a pump.
Is that the clamp? Is there another group? You can show the glass.
These are the header tanks. This one is good. That we have the pump. The pump is one. Then we have the hot water taps. They are also good. Then the hot water taps also plus the red header is three. And the boiler. Then the cylinder. Plus the ingredients from the milk. They are also good. This is last one.
Okay, great. This is the last. Now, system. Yes, you have mentioned them, all many components in the hot water system. What are they involved? But do you know, even when you talk of hot water system, it's like now in our lives, okay? There are those major items in hot water. If they are not there, which means the system will not work. Will not work. Now, when I look through this, however much you have mentioned many of them, but most of you have been taking here. You have got them right. However much some of you have been deviating a bit, but most of you have got it what? You have been taking them. Now, hot water system comprises of a storage system. And we have been saying that the storage system is a what? Now I want one person, a storage system what? Serve the purpose of what? You want one hand. What is the purpose of a storage system?
It's to store hot water.
Is it? Good. Another trial. What's the purpose of the storage system? To store hot water. Good. Another person. To store what? Water. What type of water? Cold. She say cold and is going down. The purpose of a storage system is to store cold water. You were correct, but you were shy. You were correct, and again you are going down. So the purpose of a storage system is to store what? Cold water. And you have been viewing, we shall go again back. To store cold water, and that cold water which is taken, saturated to all places. Now, hot water cylinder. What is the purpose of the hot water cylinder? To hold hot water. Now, if we don't use the hold hot water, we can use what? To store hot water. Great. So the purpose of hot water cylinder is to hold or store what? Hot water, heated water. How about a boiler?
For heating water.
For heating water or boiling water. Okay? Okay, let us go to our sketch. Now, when we are talking about the components of hot water, it is a must, those three. This is a header tank of storing what? Cold water. Without no header tank, it is this one now, we are seeing the blue line, Those blue lines are discharging what? Cold water. But now they have said, this one now is taking us to what you call indirect hot water what? supply. Okay? And indirect hot water supply. We have two cisterns. The bigger one and this one, the what? The smaller one. The purpose of this bigger one is to feed the hot water cylinder. Then it takes a capacity to the boiler. Because this one, the heated water here will be taken back to this one. And when it is using heat, then it will go back to the boiler to be reheated. I get it. Water comes, cold water comes here like this. And this one does not pass it passes behind. This pipe. It's like now passing behind this side. Okay? Not through. We will go to cold water tap. And this is cold water tap. Then from there, it will come to the cylinder. From cylinder, it will go to the boiler. Then this one, you are seeing this one will go, it boils. I get you. That one taken, and you see this one taken. These are now pilot lights. Pilot lights, these are now when we are seeing the heaters. When the heater is on, there's normally light, okay? Light in the heater. Then you find these are now the ventilation. This is the ventilation, this is the ventilation. This one now to draw off what we call what? Hot water taps. When you want hot water, you come to this one, taps. Okay? When you want cold water, you come to what? To these taps. But now when you want like the other one, which is hot water or cold water saturation, you combine two pipes, both the red and the cold. If you have mixer valve, then you mix hot water with the cold water at the rate you want. Okay? If you want hot water too much, then hot water too much and cold water less. If you want a mix of what, then you see cold water much, then hot water what? Less. I get it. When you go into mixer what? Mixer valve. These radiators are just like things which transmit. Okay? Used to transmit. Have you lost heat? Let me assist you. Let me again help you. That's why you see radiators in the vehicles. For us also we have what? We don't have radiators. All the system you see here we have. Okay? And if water is too hot, then also it implies that our blood, when it is too hot, it clots. I bet it clots, then we die. You find water. Now, indirect series, these are now heating elements inside. It shows can be a coil where water, and you're seeing this one, another saturation. Now, would you want this one to come indirectly secondary saturation? Then you have to bring this pipe, you connect it to this one. I get it. You connect it to what? To that one. And we normally say this one was meant to be coil feed pipe, okay? Which will involve also drain and so on within here. Then you'll find that one which is discharging like this one and this one. This one which is taking, you'll find that can be primary tank and another one primary what? Primary flow pipes. I get it. In hot water system. Then this is ventilation. The purpose of this is, in any case, this one, the header tank has some problem. We will find that this will bring sample. It's like now somebody, you have done a lot of work. Then you want somebody to quench your heart. When your heart is burning, it needs what? It needs water. Then you find the header tank will cool the boiler. Okay? And that's why you see this pipe is not the same like this. This one is smaller, and this one is bigger. And ever, this one at 25 millimeter diameter, and this one is 13 millimeter diameter. Okay? This is now called feed pipes and so on, which is feeding the what? The storage, the hot water system. Okay? So these are now the components. It involves this one, header tank with the storage system, hot water cylinder, then the boiler. If these three are not there, all those ones, they will not work. Function.
Which cards will work and then cards will work?
This one.
Yes, that's one.
Why is it does not work? Up where?
See that cylinder.
Up to this cylinder.
Yes. And fixed down.
Up like this.
Yes.
Okay. You know what so God has this before this automated things. If you say that why is it that your eyes are not in your legs and you grow it in one? I get it. So there's a how. And now we normally stand. I'm giving you related one example. When we stand, and you find somebody again bringing the waste product up to the mouth and the nose, what system do you think allows that thing to come out? So God made that system that ventilation, since hot water, this is now the expansion pipe which we call vent pipes. Okay? It carries steam. When hot water, when it is overheated, steam will come onto this. Okay? As a breathing what? A breathing point. And you say hot water rises by convection what? Current. You will never find convection current below, but it goes what? Up. And that's why when you are heating something, possibly in your saucepan and so on, it rises. Okay? But does not what? Go down. That's why, if this one was to be on top, then it will be a problem. But then it discharges below. Okay? Then it leaves a breathing point. And you see the bubbles. When the water is bubbling, it does not bubble under, but it bubbles what? Over. Okay? That's why you see a time when people are making distilling water. I get it. They don't put a discharge pipe below. Do they? No. Because when you put the discharge point here, which means you get it here for water system. What are the connections involved in hot water? Please admit you. Like now somebody who's the head of going to harm. The person who's the head of going to harm, the time when I saw someone in television in a mirror, is it NTV? Hunted, chased certain animal, and that animal, let me tell you, I'm sorry to mention, even outside if you want, you normally will tell. Then the animal entered the what? The ant hill. And they were putting a smoke, Then a thief was putting the hand. The man was brave enough. When the thief was entering, we saw the man coming with the what? With an animal. What am I trying to mean? That if you allow one person to be monopolized, but only coming with the views and you are learning, you're creating problem. This person is the master in himself or herself. And what we discuss here. Although you have a book or you don't have a book, which means you have it in the what? In your head. Just let it pass. Why when I get to people are yearning to get the paper, the cards, and others are not yearning to get the paper? What do you mean? Okay? So, right for me, one of the components involved, the tappings. You tell me what this LBT and say connection. Okay? And all of the things are told you. Can I give you more papers? This one is also open. Use behind. And my marker, please don't go what? Don't go with it. Okay, faster. So that you can tell us what happened and so on, the components, the glass.
It's connected from the main here to the boiler and the cylinder.
That's how have you, okay? Now suppose you can say, mention the tappings involved. Give me that question. Now grabbing. starting from the header tank, so it's the boiler. The cold water taps, they are also tapping from the header tank, since this passes behind it. The hot water taps are tapping directly from the system. And the boiler is tapping from the directly.
Yeah, you know what to do. Thank you. Another. Hey, we need your views. Is it what they have stated there, what you have put? Eh? Can I see?
The water taps, that's to say the hot water taps and the cold water taps. The radiators and the pump.
Good. You know what you need? But please, I need to increase your one. Your fixation, not just like that. Okay? Another one. Another one. I gave you some of the, yes. Now, is that the last group? Is that the last? Now, either the glass you are shining outside there, then we are talking of tappings of hot water system. Okay? When somebody asks you possible elevation, the tapping of the water system, here the feed pipe. Like now the blood saturation, you have the artery, the vein, the wand, and so on. Mine here, if I just handle somewhere here and I block one, you will find the blood and at the end is swelling. And the way it is going, since it does not get, okay? Then you do what? You will not receive. So another end will swell because they have a what? A direction. And that's why we see now we have a feed pipe and a drain cock. Then we have primary tank and flow pipes. Why have I said flow in primary tank, which means here also between and primary flow and all our pipes. Then ventilation. Ventilation, I said at the other side, was expansion what? Pipes. In any case, there's too much steam and so on. And can get from what? Then draw-offs. I've gathered all the draw-offs. How many draw-offs does the human being have? Two. One. Draw-offs. How many draw-offs do we have?
Three.
Yes.
No, I want you to be critical. We relate this. Four. You measure. Mouth. Anas. The nose. Eye. And ear. And ears. Throw off. What do we mean by throw off? Outlets. Very good. You said what? Outlets. And let me tell you, you like it or not, all of these are now the throw off, these are what? The outlet. The throw off where you go there, you get. When they close another one, then the other one will get from there. Okay? Then the other one. I'm going to be relating. Sometimes I don't relate to the hot water, we think it's only hot water which has the throw off. And yet for us to have one, throw off. So, when we go here, let us go back a bit and we see what we mean by that. Now, we have said feed pipes and drain cork. We have said recently that the feed pipe, these are pipes which come from a storage system feeding the what? The water cylinder. And I've told you that if these are veins and you press here, then this gentleman and this one, they will not receive what? Cold water. I get it. Now, if you have put this, the light on, the switch on the hot water cylinder and the boiler, what do you expect this to do? To explode or to burn, because they are not receiving what? Water. Now, drain cork. Drain cork, these are just something which removes the water. Supposing I want to drain myself. Do you know how God created drain ourselves? Okay? You drain yourself with medicine through blood what? Transfusion, blood donation. You remove. Okay? Even the water, you can be removed through tara, zinc, tara, water, and so on. Okay? So that's the situation. Now, when it comes to drain cork, now if you want, last time there's a situation which I'm telling you. If you want to drain the water in this hot water cylinder, and you go to primary return and primary flow, or this one, or that one, and you cut this, no water will come out of this. Okay? No water will come out of what? Of this. However much that the one taking. Now, if you come and cut off from here, then the water which was here will go back and will drain off. That's why people who are having problems with their water system, they are not receiving water when there is airlock. You go to what we call drain cork. Drain cork, on a certain extent, they normally produce it in different situations. Here at times they normally put here, but now this situation, here they have not shown how the valves and so on, because I did not inquire on the valves and so on. If you close the valve here, but now when you open this, or if you open this, one of these, water which are contained here, all will do what? Will go out. You drain them all. So this one can do them as what? Drain off what? Corks and so on. I get it. Now, primary return and primary flow. We say primary return is that one which takes water from the hot water cylinder to the boiler. Okay? Primary return pipe takes water from the hot water cylinder to the boiler. Then primary flow takes water from the boiler to the hot water cylinder. Are you getting it? So primary return takes cold water, heated water, okay? That water which has lost what? Heat. Then will take to be what? To be boiled. Then after being boiled, it will be taken what? To that. But there is a through heat resisting element of a coil, okay, which is inside there. Now, drop ventilation. It cannot serve a purpose unless it is ventilated, and these are vents. These are vents. They normally call expansion pipes. Okay. Now, draw-offs. All of these are draw-offs. All of those are what? Draw-offs. When you go, reduce the content in this one. For example, if you bring here 10 meters and so on, and you want to measure, then you see what amount of water which has been contained if you want to go to water bill for what is used. Okay? Now, there's also what you call,
which are not been put there, connection between the cylinder and boiler. You have a cylinder union. So if you want to disconnect this and this, between here and here, you will put what? Cylinder union. By the you know why? The union is not just this layer union. You see over here the union.
The material should be that one approved. You connect. So that if you want to disconnect this one and you want to disconnect that one, you allow me to do so. Everything. You have a question?
But when you say the primary plant, the return, they must be having effective diameter.
That's what I said. Didn't I? I said cold feed 5 to 25 millimeter, and primary flow and return should also be 5 millimeter, or whatever you see here. The vent should be 19 millimeter, and this one also should be 19 millimeter. Okay. Now the reason. Okay, sharp bends. According to the command which I've commanded, now if I've gone through what can cause error, then they will give me a remedy that sharp bend should be avoided. And really sharp bend should be what? Avoided in the hot and even cold water system. Okay? Yeah. So all those are the things. But now you'll find a radiator will be there, but there are some, because this one without a radiator, it can serve. Okay? And it's not required that when you're making such a sketches, if you don't put a radiator, you cannot do what? Cannot be marked. Okay? So, those were your needs and of which